Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to this beautiful Monday episode of the Good Living Podcast. I'm sorry I recorded this thing late. Like this is this is not how it should be. I should have recorded it earlier. Just had a very, very busy day. And a very, very long week. Um bro, I was just like refreshing my meals all through from Thursday till yesterday, hoping that one person has a problem that they would mail me at good living podcast at gmail.com or send something to my Instagram, good living podcast at good living podcast on Instagram. And I didn't get anything. But the way the universe works, I got stories from people. The same way I heard one last Monday that I told you guys about my friend and his wala in the office with his boss that is taking 100% of money used for work, eating 70%, I'll be eating 80% and disbursing only 20. Yeah, but today, yeah, two insane. Oh, no, no, no. Let me just say one. It's one insane story with a bunch of twists. But before we get there, let me say how my week went. So from Thursday to, yeah, guess what? Saturday, there were two weddings, right? I was supposed to attend. Saturdays are for weddings. And I don't know what is the thing with people getting married at this time of the year. Why does everybody want to get married in December? Because I mean, all these people, yeah, people married last Saturday that had the option to maybe marry in November or even October or even sometime next year. People who have been dating for long, who have been engaged for long, and just somehow decided to fix it around this time. Or is it because they want to, you know, start the new year together as a couple? You know, so it's easier for you to for you to know how long you've been together when the year starts and ends or whatever. Or maybe it's just sense to manage money so that you can all fix one celebration together. So when it's 1 year, you say, our anniversary, what's my anniversary gift? You can just join it together and give your wife one thing for Christmas and anniversary. Wow, genius schoolboy. You know, or you time your child's birth and make sure that they give birth to him sometime in December. Then you get married in December. Luckily, if one of your spouse has a birthday in December, then cool. There's a birthday in December. It's Christmas in December. Then you time it. What's 9 months from December? God, this thing is failing me. 9 months from December should be April, right? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Ah, fuck. May. It's May. All right. So you conceive in May so you can give birth in December. You give birth in December. That's four occasions in December alone. Now, I'm assuming this is the man doing the planning. And then you just wait once it's December and then the wife begins and the child comes for his birthday, his Christmas, birthday gifts, Christmas clothes. Wife is our anniversary, my birthday as well. You just say, you guys should chill. On December 25th, you just buy like one gift for everybody. Happy anniversary, baby mama. Happy birthday, boy. Take your Christmas slash birthday clothes. And and yeah, we'll go for Thanksgiving with end of year everything on the 31st. Oh, that would be mad. It's brutal. This life is just hard. This life is just hard. And now is they play. If you're not serious, just they play. So yeah, my week was great. I always look forward to playing football on Saturdays. I mean, I go to the gym every day, but on Saturdays I prefer to go play football to, for my stamina. I don't know why people have this misconception that stamina is your kentus or this thing on your leg. I, Most people should know this, but for those who don't know, stamina is your ability to last long in any kind of exercise you are doing. So yeah, but improve my stamina generally, like strength wise and all of everything. Nothing. No. Sorry, I'm kind of exhausted. That's why I'm recording this thing late, dropping it late as well. I apologize to everybody. Honestly, this is unprofessional of me. So I played football, and the last two Saturdays I haven't played. I played and I scored a goal for each of those days. And then it was on Saturday I realized that I'm quick. Like I can run. at least on the pitch. I was just breezing past players, feeling like one. Which striker has speed like that? Feeling like Mbappe. Okay, maybe that's a reach. Feeling like Mbappe. All right. But it was a great weekend because Saturday went for those weddings. I have this knee injury that's still fucking with me right now, man. It's painful. And I went to those weddings. I was supposed to go for one, my cousin, kind of like far cousin, but yeah, and I missed it. I know I'm a terrible person, but honestly, if I'll be honest, he wasn't even. We're not close to the extent where he would like be looking at the crowd and looking over, wondering where I am. That's not how we're not close like that. My dad went, so he represented the family. I think that's good enough. And the other two weddings were very promising weddings, and they delivered on the promise. Uh, so I'll tell you the story I heard, right? And I'm not going to tell you my source, but I will tell you for a fact. I am sure that this is a true story because my source is a trustworthy source. I will not tell you. I can't tell you the source because you cannot put two and two together and probably. I don't know who's listening to this. I don't know how many people. I don't know because it might now turn back and somebody will just know, and I don't want that to happen. So here's the story. Yeah. So this guy, and this happened. I'll give for this for context. I'll give you a timeline. This happened some like 20 years ago, 15 years ago. This is when this was happening, and this happened in Makodi as well. So there's this guy, right? He just entered school, like year one, I think, or year two. He was at that point. He was okay. His father has money, like bastard money, in this Makodi. And rumor has that the family is still well to do, but not like popular, because it's not politics money. Apparently, in this state, nobody can actually use. No. This is going to come off as hate speech. Okay, but it's difficult for you to see an indigenous person in Benue State who, like an influential family who made their money off of business. I dare anybody to tell me one actually, because I'm not feeling bad, but somebody should tell me one. Name one family in Benue State. Name two families indigenously in Benue State that made their money off of business. Maybe I've not been here long enough and I don't know, so I'm not even judging. I just want to know so that I won't make this kind of statement somewhere else in any kind of argument. I think I know of Kabiz, right? I don't know how far that one is because what I want to hear of is generational wealth. In the east or in the south, you hear of families with a surname that has gone like 4 or 5 generations back, and they've been influential generation after generation, back to back. But with the Kabiz one, I think the Kabiz man himself is still the person that is the Kabiz. It's not as if his father was the thing. It's him. And then I heard that his child is just not it. So it's unlikely that that name is going to, you know, be reigning in 20 years' time. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm asking if there's a family that has been here for at least 2 generations. Where, okay, the person who started the business grew it, and then the son took over, and then it's the son that we all know now, that kind of thing, or daughter that we all know now, that kind of thing. Generational wealth. I don't think it's here. It's only politics that you have strong families. Only with politics, and that's poor for the economy. Okay, I'm digressing. So this guy's family has money. He was in school. He was dating this girl, right? But he was dating this girl, and the girl's mom didn't like him. The girl's mom didn't like him. She made it obvious, right? She did, when he comes around, she's like carrying face. She's doing, one thing or the other to make it obvious to the guy that she doesn't like him. So one time she sent a message to her daughter that her boyfriend should come and help them move something in the house. There's no man in the house. I think it's a single mother home. Yeah, so it's just her and her mom. I think their dad died when the girl was young. So she told her boyfriend, my mom needs you at home to do one or two things. And then he said, okay. But he said, this woman doesn't like me in his mind. Are you sure your mom doesn't want to maybe set me up, let somebody beat me? The guy assured him, nah, she just needs you to help us move something in the house. So, like I told you now, this guy is in school. So he left school, Uni Greek then, and went to the woman's house. That is his girlfriend's family house. And then there was another guy there. They were supposed to move a cupboard from one part of the house to the other. So it was heavy. So they did the work. I think it was more than one woodwork they did and moved the stuff. The other guy was like one of these people that come to the house and help out with certain things. And then so the guy just told her, that he's going. She said, yeah, that one, he left. The other guy left. And then so this other my guy now wanted to leave now. And then the woman said, check in your she said it like this, go in your wife's room. I left water for you to take your bath before you go back to school. So he said, okay. He went over now. I don't know why she called her daughter the guy's wife, but he went over there. My guy went, took his bath. So he was coming out with her, right? And then there his girlfriend's mother was standing in front of him with a towel as well. Came close to him and asked him, you know why I don't like you? It's because I'm jealous of my daughter. I'm telling you guys, this is true life story. I swear, if I wasn't sure, I would say I don't know if it's true, but I'm pretty sure this is like it happened, right? This happened in real life, this way in flesh and blood. So he asked this guy. He said, wow, he was like gobsmacked. He's a small boy at 19, and he said, you know, because he's jealous of her daughter that she has such a nice boy. So the guy was attractive, right? Well built. So that's what I used to do. They won't go to the gym, but tall, fine body and all of that. And that's how she kept teasing him, and then she pushed him on the bed and proceeded to fuck his brains out. So that was how it happened. He slept with his girlfriend's mom there. And you know, that happened and he went to school. And then the girlfriend's mom now, these cougar women, I don't know how they. I think it's still girls, but they grow older and are still friends and they do all the things that they do. So she went and told her friend, this guy, went and told her friend. She, let me tell you, this story has twists. It has, you would think it's ending, but it's not going to end again. Let me just warn you about that one first. So she told her friend, right, that she did this thing with her daughter's boyfriend, but she didn't. I don't know the content of that story because where I got this story from, this person was not in that conversation. So, of course, they don't know how it went. But whatever it was, it motivated the mother in law's friend to do something. She took her car, came to Union to look for this boy. Saw him at his lecture hall. He knows her as, this person's mother's friend. So, we recognized her. She called him in. Sit down in the car. How are you? Fine. Uh, I just went straight to the point that what is he doing this weekend? He said nothing. He said, okay, now let's go to Abuja. I swear, I heard this part of the story. I was like, nah, nah, you're bullshitting me. And my source said, I swear, I swear, this is facts. And now showed me something that, yo, so this is how she said, okay, let's go. So she drove him to the hostel and he packed up a few things and they got into the car. And then apparently she was ready to go to Abuja there and then. And then she asked him, do you have a license? He said, yes. Okay, so he gave him the wheel. This boy drove her car to Abuja. He woke up that morning not knowing that he was going to sleep in Abuja that night, lodged in a hotel. So this woman now was banging this boy. She had the conference to attend in Abuja, which is why she was there the whole weekend. That was supposed to last till Tuesday. So she was, she would go for her conference and her daily activities. The boy is in the hotel, eating and ordering whatever he wants, just, preparing himself for whatever match he will play in the night. And that's how that one too was fucking, yeah, that's the word, the boy. To use another word, but she was shagging him back to back, night after night. And then on Monday, they're supposed to come back. They did come back, safe journey to them. And that happened. Now, so now that he has banged his girlfriend, her mom and her mom's friend. That's three. Somehow the girl found out. The girl found out. And I said, look, it's not difficult, right? Because if you're a 19-year-old boy and two the description, these were not like regular women, these were women that were well to do in society, so they looked good. The person gave me a a little description, like the status and looks of what's the name of this people's governor's wife? Of Eunice Autumn. I'm not saying it's that kind of status. It's not. It wasn't the governor's wife, or was it? It wasn't the governor's wife. So, but now, fine older women. So, if you're a 19-year-old guy, you're banging that quality, you will not shut up. You will tell your boys, and your boys will not shut up. They are proud of you. They will tell their boys, and they will tell people. And so it's school now. It's young people. So news got to his girlfriend eventually. She was mad. She was raging. She went to his house and she was scattering stuff. Now my source described that, it was louvers. Louvers now that everybody has sliding windows and these open and close windows. Louvers back in the day was, you use this thing, it's glass, 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 glass. So she was like breaking them all, cutting herself and not caring, just scattering stuff. And I don't know, it got to a point where she fainted. She fainted, and then the guy went out, rushed to call the pharmacist at the school clinic or whatever. But somebody came, and just as the man came, he saw the girl bloodied, unconscious on the floor. He didn't even ask any questions. He said, "No, no go tired to beat women. Every time I go to beat." That was so fucking funny. Every time I go to beat women, I, I said, "No, calm down." She just, he now told the guy because he was unconscious. She was unconscious. Told the man what happened, and then they did what they did, and then revived her. So she was back, like semi-conscious. She didn't really have any energy or open her eyes well, but she was awake. And then the guy advised, "Yo, in this weak state, try and convince this girl and take her out of here. Take her out of here before anything happens." So that one passed, right? I think that relationship even ended. She was traumatized. She was home. So in school, sometime later, I've forgotten the exact time frame they gave me. The younger sister to his girlfriend came to his room, came to his house in school to warn him. Yeah, yeah, you're right. That is where it's going. That is exactly where the story is going. So came to his house to warn him and was like, "Because of you, my sister is depressed. She's traumatized in the house. Da 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 da." These people that I'm talking about right now, they would be in their 30s. I'm talking about the younger sister now of the actual girlfriend that went unconscious. And God, I don't even know how my storytelling skills are. I'm probably fucking this up, but I'll continue. Let me just plow through. So she came and said, "Yeah, but that will not stop me from testing." Or I don't know how they put it, but along those lines, like in Nollywood, like it's not going to stop her also from seeing this thing that, yo, and my guy, cheap as he is now, go right here, baby. Offered her his uh his guala, his labana. All right, so that one happened. So now, man, this list is long, but that's how I was thinking too. So he did the girlfriend, did her mom, did her friend, did his girlfriend's younger sister. I'm just pitying the girlfriend or their father if he was alive, because he's run through the entire womanhood of the family. He's wiped out. He's cleaned his dick all over their estrogen. Oh, God, I shouldn't be this vulgar. Yeah, but he's like, I don't know. He's okay. Let me stop. So that was it, right? It went to that point. Then so I'm going to continue my story because you never finish. You never finish. So my that little girl, right? So there's his girlfriend, his girlfriend's mom, his girlfriend's mom's friend, and his girlfriend's younger sister. So he's done his girlfriend's younger sister as well. But here's something else. His girlfriend's younger sister has a friend, right? And that friend has known this guy for time, and she's had a crush on him like since. And this girlfriend's younger sister, who is friends with this girl, knows. I hope I'm not losing you guys here. All right. The girlfriend is, let's say the girlfriend's name is Steph. The girlfriend's younger sister's name is Mary. Mary has a friend, Judith. So Judith and Mary are friends, right? He has slept with Mary, who is his girlfriend's younger sister. But Judith has always liked him. But he didn't know Judith, or they knew each other, but Judith had a crush on him, like super deep crush. But girls now, you would not make a move. He didn't make a move. She didn't make a move, and he didn't know. And then when she now saw that her friend's elder sister is already dating this guy, yeah, she just like left the matter. So as it is now, right? This whole thing has casted. She knows the relationship isn't working anymore. If she knows that her friend has slept with this guy or not, I don't know. Right? That part wasn't told to me. But guess what? She found her way now to this guy, moved to him, and he slept with her. No, no, she didn't. He didn't sleep with her. He started dating her. Like she became his new babe, like his new, official girlfriend. So they were dating now and all of that. And then after a few weeks, something had to take him to her own house, like her own family house. And when he went to the house, he now realized that This girl's mom is the one he went to Abuja with. Yep. So the guy has just packed a certain set of women who have something in common, who are close. I don't know, just one set of family friends. The entire female part of it wiped it out. Bad guy. So I was telling my my sources. I said, this guy, you people, you from the females, how do I say it? Females or women would look at this. Somebody gave me shit earlier for saying females instead of women. Women will look at this and say, "What a disgusting cheap boy!" You know, is how will you sleep with somebody? Have a girlfriend, go and sleep with her mother, and then sleep with her mother's friend, and then sleep with her mother's friend's daughter. I mean, how disgusting can you be? You know, but all the guys are listening to this and they're thinking, "Guy, my man, Omo, at 19, see the dream team, see line up." I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just telling you that this is what it will be before you start expecting one guy to condemn it with you. Okay, okay, okay. Other people who are very, very morally inclined might actually condemn it. But oh yo, what's done is done. He has done his thing. And and he's gone. Oh chi. Opo. Um so he dated this girl and realized that that's her mom, the person he went to. But she didn't care. How he found out, yeah, they were in the compound and the woman drove in and she was like, welcome, mommy. And then the woman came out of the car and greeted him like, naturally. Man, older women are the shit. So coded. Like, so that's how that went. And that relationship died a natural death. None of that controversy actually affected it. But that's the craziest story I've heard this year. And I've heard some crazy shit this year. God damn it. It's as if this is my year of like rude awakenings and harsh realizations and then crazy ass stories because this one was mad for my ears to hear. But it's all true life story. It happened in this Makodi, Uni Agri to Abuja and all these other places. The guy was just dishing out pennies. All right. So wherever he is, I hope he's doing well. And I hope he doesn't get a karma. What do I care? So you know what? Something else happened. Normally you're not supposed to remember your dreams. Okay, I don't know if you're not supposed to, but I remembered my dream from last night. And you know how dreams are now. I don't know whether it's if you eat late in the night, whether it's noodles I even ate last night. You just be dreaming weird, weird shit. So, now the content of this dream has nothing to do with the characters. Obviously, you know that somebody with a strange face will enter your dream and act. And I don't know who's recruiting them, but even if they have nothing to do with that role, they will just just put somebody's face on a particular thing in your dream. So this dream is scattered. It hasn't beginning or end. It's a dream. You know how these things go. But the fact that I can still remember it is because it baffled me even while I was sleeping. So sorry, my mic just fell. Um, so there's this pharmacy opposite my house, right? Opposite our gate, and I was there at the pharmacy. I can't remember what I was doing, and then somebody was passing. Somebody I know, one padre from Uni Agric. I have no information on him regards this kind of thing. So I don't know. It's just a face on the figure in the dream, right? I just recognize the face. That's all. And then he was walking with a small girl. I know now in these kind of dreams, they don't really tell you stuff. You just have like this telepathic knowledge of what's going on. So that's his girlfriend. You get me? That's his babe. And it was common knowledge. Everybody knows that's what. And they were just walking together along the road. So there's somewhere there's a fry akara somewhere around my area. I can't remember that. I think there are two spots. But in this dream, this one of those spots was like right in front of the pharmacy, which is impossible because right in front of the pharmacy is the street itself, the main road, and the main road is slim. So yeah, that can't exist there. But yeah, it was there with some of these area guys now just standing around, and he passed with the girl. And I remembered in the dream thinking, "Yo, that's inappropriate. That's giving me our Kelly vibes." But they passed their thing, and then the Akaruma started pointing, "You, that's getting too small for you," that kind of thing, like talking and trying to call out him for being that old and dealing with it. So I think the small girl in that thing was one of my waitresses at the lounge. Uh, so it looked too small for you, and da, 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 da. So it caused a little bit of commotion. And I was watching, and I can't remember how, but you know how I can't remember if it is me now that cannot remember the middle part of this whole altercation. But I know that these area boys now went as well. And I was trying to like confront the guy that and this girl is too small and da 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 da. But I just know the part that is making me tell this story is somebody's hand went up in the air, right? And it is not one of the area boys. It is somebody that was working with this padre. I don't want to call him that name because, okay, with this padre guy, right? There were like three or four boys together with, yeah, they were just a small crowd passing while the area boys were in their numbers as well near their Akara woman. And somebody just raised his hand in the air. And according to the dream, it looked like the hand even went up above normal. You know how you raise your hand, how it's supposed to be. Now, it went higher than that. And a slap came down on one of those area boys. Bro, I heard that slap in my dream. But I think that was what woke me up. Because it wasn't me, oh. They slapped somebody and he passed out inside the dream. And I can't remember who. I think at the moment when I first woke up, I could remember. I could put a face. There was a face on that person as well. The slappy, not the slapper. But now I can't remember who. Like, and the guy just fell down out cold. I said, I know about knocking people out with one or two punches, but a slap, they give you like open handed on your face and you pass out. That's got to be something. Yeah, I'm just telling you because it's wild for me. Maybe you don't relate or it's not doesn't mean anything. And then that was that. Oh, crazy weekend. Yo, I learned something new today. No, this was yesterday. I learned something new yesterday. So it's a sex position. I don't know if anybody ever tries this or it's just what the fuck, man. It's Callisto's. I don't know where he's getting this shit from. He told me okay, so I should call him Tsunami. Tsunami told me that there's this uh sex position. It's called helicopter style. Look, if this is not your thing, just you can move on from here now. Thank you very much for watching the Good Living podcast. I appreciate it. They've gone. Okay, I think they've gone. So it's called the helicopter style. And I was like, give me an email. Let me know what the fuck it looks like because you're losing me, right? So this guy painted the worst mental image that I have in my head, and I have to retain in my head right now to tell you guys. So I can't be cursed with this shit. I'm passing it on to you. Yeah. So so he says the girl goes into this on all fours, yeah. So essentially the doggy position. Face down, ass up. But instead of the guy now to like kneel with one knee behind her or clutch her waist or something like that, nah, he kind of starts off towering over her. So it's like she's in that face down ass up position, and then while he's in, and she has to like raise her bum as high as possible, try to make sure that the opening is almost facing the ceiling if possible. With how, but she has to have a knee on the bed still, or I don't know, on the crate of eggs or wherever you choose to fucking have sex. I don't care. And then he's going to be inside her, but not behind her per se. He's going to kind of like use his abdomen to rest on her bum. Then spread his hands out in the air, his legs as well out in the air. So the only contact he has with anything is his groin and crotch and lower abdomen region sitting on top of the woman's or man if it's gay on the man's ass, right? I say, so how do you move? So how do you like do your motion in that position? And he goes, you don't. You spin. So now, so now I'm thinking, you're having sex and you're not going in and out. You're going in circles. You're spinning like what? Yeah. So just come, stay with that, right? Stay with that. Blimey. All right, guys, that's a wrap. This Monday episodes are supposed to be like the fun things. We keep all the serious stuff for Thursdays and all the important stuff. Now we just want to unwind. I want you to make Mondays or Tuesdays your favorite day of the week, just because of the interesting stories that I'm going to go and hunt for and bring to you. If you're still here right now, then I appreciate you very much. Thank you very much for watching the Good Living. Oh my God, they would have sued me. So there's an ad, right? Please do well to attend MacFest. It's coming up on Sunday, Sheraton Hotel. There's going to be YC on Jagaban and a lot of other things. Topside is going to have their VR game, boxing, Resident Evil especially boxing. It's going to be FIFA, table tennis, you know, just name all that shit. There's going to be packed with people. So come on, mingle. And yeah, at top side, we're going to have, what do we call it? Speed dating Thursday. Speed dating Thursday night. I'm going to explain this because this is my business now. Speed dating Thursdays is where uh five guys and five girls apply, of course, and when they are chosen on Thursday night, they are all going to sit down and have a date. So each person with one person of the opposite gender, so a guy and a girl. But you only have 12 minutes with each person, and then you switch to the next girl. So there are five girls, there are five guys. If I'm one of the guys, I'm going to have a date for 12 minutes with girl number one. Once time is up, move on, have a date with girl number two, girl number three until I'm done. And so each person has a date with everybody. And however it goes, if you like yourselves, you can meet afterwards, and whatever happens with you people afterwards is not topside business anymore. It's it's your business as adults. So I think it's going to be mad fun, guys. I think you should come. I urge you to come. It's going to be mad. It's going to be. There's too many single people, and this is your chance to end this year with somebody that you might or might not love. Thank you very much for listening to the Good Living Podcast. God bless you. Compliments of the season. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And bye.